Now, guys, I would just like us to talk about the referendum. All right? We have the constitution, yet every time leaders want to amend it, do you feel these amendments are done in the interest of the public, or is it in the interest of the individual, the politicians themselves?
Maybe if I can start on that point.
Yeah.
Sadly enough, maybe I can put it this way, and these are my own opinion.
Yes.
That this proposal, in some way, therefore, leaders, or I can say personal interests. Because if we talk of referendum, this is only 10 years now, and we know there is this devolution thing, ambapo it's very nice,
right?
You see, we benefit out of it because there is that we can say wide range of employment in the county government, and other things. Let's talk of affirmative action.
True.
It has brought affirmative action in our country, and other, we can actually be proud of that. But if we talk of referendum, yes, I can say we are ready if it is brought to us. But again, we have this question that what is it that we need to change in the constitution? We can talk of the BBI. We had the BBI 1, which was launched at Bomas of Kenya, and the president said, you people go and read, then we discuss about it. But what followed up, no copies were distributed to Kenyans. We as the youths, I myself, have not seen such a copy of BBI, so that I can see what was proposed for amendment in the constitution. We actually saw rallies. It's only Corona that stopped the rallies.
Yeah. The
reggae. Yes. So we are told now it's okay. I accept, and also I respect the what the president said. That he said it's time also we can look at this constitution. Right? Fine. So the only thing I can say, as I represent the youths also, because they are movement, I have a movement that we are trying to look at these things and try to see how is our future tomorrow. Right. So we want to say this before even we say either we support referendum or we don't support it. We'll actually request Haji, the senator who is leading that BBI team, that when he is giving out or he's presenting the BBI 2, as people are calling it, to the president and Right Honorable Raila Odinga, let Kenyans get those copies. We as the youths down here, we need those copies. We need to see what is proposed. If things to do with maybe the interest of youths are there, then fine, we can support it. But if they're not there, also we can have another option. But we will give our opinion at that time. But for now, I don't know.
All right. Imran Ali, do you support the referendum?
No.
All right. I was just to ask you.
I don't support calls for a referendum.
Why?
Because those calls are coming from hypocritical centers.
All right.
We have only had this constitution for 10 years. It has not been implemented fully. The 2/3 gender rule is still pending. Parliament itself has failed to pass that bill. In fact, Parliament, before we talk of a referendum, Parliament should be dissolved because it is not doing its work. 2, let me ask this. If a school is not performing, if a parastatal is not performing, do you relocate it or you change its leadership?
You change the leadership.
Then, if these leaders today, the president and his deputy, are uncomfortable with this constitution, they should resign.
Wow.
Because at the first place, I remember, they opposed this constitution. So we should not expect them to implement it fully.
The question I had asked earlier, do you think the amendments done now, we had some speculation here and there that there might be some few positions that have been built or being strategized, the president and the
PM and whatever.
I'm saying the president, the opposition leader Raila Odinga came and had a handshake, which brought a lot of change. It was very evident that we saw, right?
It even brought peace,
like he's saying. Now, we had William Samoei Ruto, who is our deputy president, and his affiliate, saying that this BBI thing or the referendum thing should not be there, because these are people who are trying to create positions for themselves. Now, if you hear what Uhuru Kenyatta, the president, is saying, and what opposition leader Raila Odinga is saying, is that these amendments done in the constitution is going to stop all the violence we've ever witnessed from 2007, maybe in 1998, and probably in 2017. We had people losing their lives because of political interest. What is your thought on that?
Bill, all this fracas surrounding BBI, referendum, I said it is all hypocritical. Mm-hmm. If the president has been supported by his deputy in 2 elections, he is singing to us Kenyans, he wants to leave a legacy of a united country. Yet he cannot sit with his deputy in a political meeting. What unity is he preaching? Mm-hmm. Raila Odinga, who I have so much respect for, I've voted for him 3 times, and I boycotted the election he told me to boycott. He is also telling me he is working with the president to unite the country. But what unity are they talking about when they are sidelining number 2 in government? Mm-hmm. So all these calls are hypocritical.
Right.
To come back to that narrative that if we change the constitution, people will not fight every election cycle. You and I know, the day we will call a spade in Kenya, Kenya will heal. Mm-hmm. People don't fight because of bad laws. People don't fight because of the constitution. People fight because of stolen elections. And if they are genuine about changing the narrative about stolen elections, first they should start opening the servers. Mm-hmm. Whoever won the elections should be told you won. Whoever lost, then we start healing this country from there. Mm-hmm. We are talking of a referendum. If I can remember very well, there is a Kioko Akilumi report. It is lying in State House. There is the Ndungu land report. It is lying in State House.
Right.
There is the TJRC Commission report. It is still lying in State House. They have not implemented these reports. Mm-hmm. And these ones are telling us how to heal this country. The calls for a referendum, I heard Baba talk about it, the 3rd tier of government. Mm-hmm. These are paranoid thoughts, because I can count as up to around 6 governors who want to vie for presidency. My performing governor Paranya wants to be president. Mm-hmm. Alfred Mutua wants to be president. Mm-hmm. Kivuda Kibwana wants to be president. Amoson Kingi, Joho, you see. So the calls for a 3rd tier of government are selfish. Mm-hmm. They are meant to lock out this competition.
All right.
Just wait. Baba cannot stomach that his sons have grown to his level. So he wants to hold them down and tell them, my sons, vie for regional governor in the coast, you vie for regional governor in the west. Mm-hmm. If today money is coming from Nairobi to Undani, just here, mm-hmm. and we are not seeing development, what if this money will come from Nairobi to a regional governor in Mombasa who will think of how much to give us in Taita Taveta? So if they have to change a constitution, Kenyans wasted almost 10 years and prepared the Bomas draft.
All right.
Just pick it from the shelves and give us.
Okay. That was sentiments, and these are just opinions from our guests today. That was a heated debate, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, we're talking about the Constitution at 10. It's a decade since this Constitution was voted in, and it was turned to be what we call the highest thing in this country. No one is above the law, and the Constitution is what we all follow. That was it for this week on Outsource Talk, and we appreciate for those who are watching from all the corners of this country and overseas as well. Thank you for those who have been asking the questions, and on behalf of my production team, or those who have managed to make this broadcast to come to a success, Thank you very much. I would not like to. I would like to even mention Liberty Entertainment, which is located here in Taita Taveta, for all that they've done and even making sure that we are having all this that you're seeing here in our studio. This is our new studio, and we'll be hosting Outsource Talk henceforth from this point. Now I'll be taking you back to, for those who are watching from home, I'll be taking you back to our normal programming in Pwani TV. And those who are watching online, let us meet next week. My name is Bill Otieno. Until the next show. Bye.